Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, going to be doing some more Black Ops 2. Going to be doing some Domination on Raid, this time using the... I forgot what I was actually using the Chicom. This game, I think I wasn't doing too good on the first round, I might have done okay. But by the end of the game, almost the entire enemy team rage quit out, so which was kind of amusing. I walked around for quite a while, I was like, where the hell are all the enemies? Bring up the scoreboard, there's only like 2 people on the enemy team. It's like, oh, that's why. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the questions. If you want us to answer your questions, leave a question down below in the comments. We'll try to answer in a future video. This question is asked by Dino Nerd 8 Gaming. I totally misread that as Dinosaur Date Gaming for some reason. I don't know how that works. Do you believe in Bigfoot or any other cryptids? No, they're stupid. That's just a too long didn't read answer. I live in the Pacific Northwest. Other people have for such a long time. I've gone camping once a month my whole life. If it was real, we would know at this point. Like, you don't really find many people in the Northwest at all that believe in this either. Like, that's just kind of a thing that people hear about, and people up here just kind of go, lol, no.
Now see, here's the thing. I swore that at some point they actually debunked Bigfoot, and the guy that did it came out and said something about it.
People are gonna try to follow that crap forever. That was like... It's just like people trying to say, oh, they faked the moon landing and stuff like that. It's dumb. So... yeah, no, I don't believe in it. But, you know, there's still a ton of species we haven't found, though. That's not one I believe in, but... it's amusing, because I think... oh, geez, it was only like 3 months ago or something like that. In one of the pretty much completely unexplored forests of Africa, they found a ton of new species that were like specific to that area of the continent only and nowhere else in the world. So I mean, there's still a lot of stuff out there to find, let alone the bottom of the ocean.
I remember actually on a YouTube channel that I watched, they went to the Amazon and found a new type of spider that, and this was actually pretty awesome, in its web it built a dummy spider that was bigger than it was to, well, it seemed like to basically scare away predators.
I guess that would work for like birds, since those like to eat spiders a lot. So that makes sense. But yeah, no, long story short, I don't believe in any crap like that. That's pretty much... I don't remember how Bigfoot started or anything like that. But a lot of it is... it's obvious when something is just really dumb and made up. Like, it usually is. There's a word for that.
Oops.
I don't want to use the word legend, although I guess that kind of works. But you know what I mean. Those
hoax?
Mythical creatures.
Oh,
I don't want to say. I don't want to say hoax.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're trying to use.
Your English is worse than mine.
Shut up.
But yeah, it's... I don't believe in it. There's a difference between not finding new animals and knowing that there are new species that just aren't found, and then something like that.
I gotta say, you want to find something new? The ocean is where all of the stuff that we haven't found is.
Well,
like,
not all, just majority of it.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, well, it's also kind of a very, very difficult place to go to.
Yeah, I know, because all that pressure will friggin' flatten you like a pancake.
Oh man, it's so amusing to look at those videos using the old-fashioned diving suits, like if something fails, and just to see how everything gets sucked into the helmet. Like, I think actually Mythbusters did something on that too, where they essentially built a fake person using a lot of pork, a lot of stuff like that, that's supposed to be sort of the same density as human bone and stuff like that. And they let one of the old diving suits fail, and pretty much the entire thing got sucked into the helmet.
Wow.
That would be a really bad way to die. So, yeah, it's amusing the fact that it's easier to go into space than it is to go to the bottom of the ocean. We're getting way off topic, though. We should probably move on to the next questions. This one is asked by Infinite Sorrows 21, still with the angsty username. Do you ever get tired of people asking questions? Because a few of these comments kind of get on my peeves. Yeah, I ignore a lot of really, really stupid questions, to be honest. And also, just for future reference, not saying these are stupid or anything, but I usually ignore Airsoft questions because I do a lot of that on my Airsoft account, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. It does kind of get a little bit old. You know, I was a little naive when I tried to make a business surrounding Airsoft, because, you know, I had the mindset of, if I can make a job out of my hobby, then fantastic job. Didn't realize at the time it would be all business and no hobby. So, but yeah, I've done that. Jeez, I started the Airsoft channel in 2006. It's been 8 years. So everyone knows me in the Airsoft community. Man, I could have got another kill right there. But everyone knows me in the Airsoft community. So, you know, I talk about it a lot. That's the first immediate thing people want to talk about, which I completely understand. If people are, you know, they're trying to get my attention, they want to talk to me because they watch my videos and they get all that. So immediately, you know, the one thing they know I'm into is Airsoft, so they want to talk about it. That's not really gonna get my attention in a good way, to be honest. If you approach me and the first thing you say is, hey, I watch your videos, I like your videos, you're awesome, and stuff like that, I'm kind of honestly going to get a little annoyed. Depending on the situation, of course. Like, if you're basically messaging my private messenger to tell me that, it's like, I don't know who you are. I mean, if you start with just a regular conversation aside from that, I'll be more than happy to talk to you, but at that point, it's almost as if you have some sort of status on you. So it's like they don't see you as just a regular person. It gets very, very difficult to talk to people like that. I don't even remember where I was going with this. That was just me starting to rant about something totally irrelevant. But yeah, I don't really like to talk about Airsoft too much aside from my job. You know, if you want to approach me like that when I'm at some, say, PR event for Airsplat where they fly me to either their LA or Seattle location, that's, you know, that's different. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's almost humbling in a way because you have so many different people that basically they like who you are, they like the content you make, and they support me. They essentially pay my rent. But yes, I do get, to answer that, I do get a lot of stupid questions, and a lot of the stupid questions I actually remove entirely because they don't deserve any attention. I can't even think of any off the top of my head. Like, they all just kind of blend together as one stupid noise in my head.
I like how I have like nothing to say about this because
you don't really look at the comments usually.
I have at sometimes, and I'll respond like on your channel, but who's gonna ask me any questions?
Well, they're just asking questions and they assume we're both going to answer. It's not just for me.
But it's your channel.
Yeah, you're still there though. I've pretty much gotten into a habit of not making voiceovers if it's just me because it works so much better with 2 different people instead of one. See, if it's just you talking to a mic, it doesn't feel... You know, it's not like a conversation, it's just kind of you ranting aimlessly at a mic and you don't have any feedback, so you don't know how that's going to go.
Don't we do that anyway?
Yeah, whatever. That was kind of like how the, what they originally said, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, what they said about that, because that was... And this was me checking the list going, where the hell is everybody? But yeah, what they said about when they were making that movie is, you know, it was the first time where they were doing things without a live audience. They were actually really nervous as to how it was going to be accepted because they had no immediate feedback. Like, they didn't know if it was going to be funny directly or not. So, you know, you could understand why they would be a little bit nervous about that. And we're coming up to the end of the video. Man, I gotta say, the Holy Grail, as funny as it is, I think I prefer... Oh, jeez, I'm forgetting the other one. The one that's essentially making fun of... I don't want to say making fun of the Bible, but it kind of is, in a way. Ah, jeez, I forget what the name of it is.
Don't look at me. I haven't seen any Monty Python movies.
How?
I don't know. Everybody just go ahead and hang me right now. I don't care.
You should. You should hang yourself. That's how bad that is. Sure. But there's another one that's entirely making fun of, you know, the whole storyline basically of Jesus and him getting put on the cross and things like that. It's hilarious. I forget the name, and I guarantee you I'm going to get a million comments telling me the name of it. But I actually much prefer that one over Monty Python or the Holy Grail, just because, look at that, everyone but one person left. But yeah, I prefer that one over the Holy Grail simply because, you know, I grew up in a Catholic family and I'm not religious. I don't like religion in general. It just annoys me. If you're religious, that's fine, but that's not me. But yeah, I understand it, so that's humor that I'm going to pick up and actually laugh at. But yeah, that's been some more Black Ops 2. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.